Especially the bluefin, they can travel pretty tight with each other. So, mate, if you see a heap of boats there, everyone does it. Doesn't matter whether you're up in Cairns or here. People sort of got drawn to each other because they think there's fish there. There's no boats. They're not catching anything. Go out on your own. Like, honestly, like even if you can't see them, or like a lot of guys will have mates out there, just do something totally different, because sometimes it's only like the patch is going to be big, but it's only going to be 2 football fields, and you have to keep travelling around to do that. And if you're travelling around, I want to go over the same grounds. If you're going out there and it's a midweek day, you're going at a different point, you don't know what's been caught, nothing like that, I'd be going around. I wouldn't keep going over the same area. I'd be going around looking for them like those photos on the sounder, and then working those areas near the tide change, that sort of thing. It's definitely, and they do move around. They move real quick. So,
and the other thing, I mean, with technology nowadays, it's great. It's advanced a lot, and it allows us to catch a lot more fish. But simple things like looking for birds and knowing what certain seabirds are feeding on can actually put you onto fish. I remember last season, again with the soweries, the yellowfin were on the soweries, and there were lots of gannets around. Actually fishing out there and seeing the gannets sitting on the water, you'd stop, you'd cube, you'd think they're in the area. As soon as the gannets got up off the water, they'd fly 150 metres. They knew something was going on. You'd see the tuna bust up, and immediately they'd start bombing. Terns, they're normally on smaller baits like white bait and things like that.
Whitebirds lie, right?
What's that?
Whitebirds lie.
Whitebirds lie. Seagulls are probably, if you see seagulls out there, there's probably a fish and chip shop nearby. Yeah, exactly like that. A lot of the times mutton birds are here year round, but they'll be travelling. You'll see them, they won't be hanging in one area. As soon as they find bait, whatever it is they're feeding on, small things that stripies are feeding on, they'll start circling, they'll be doing figure eights, they'll be hanging in the same area, and you can use that as a waypoint and keep your eye on it. Last season we had a similar situation to this. We had fish under the boat, we had a triple hook up, we had them cubing, and then by the time all of us were occupied, we lost the fish on the soundings. You know, we do a bit of a lap, you couldn't find anything on the sounder, you look over, you know, a couple of 100 metres, you see some birds hovering, and then tuna would start busting, and you know that's where they are. So you go, you know, don't just be looking down the whole time, look around.
And I think if you're in a bigger boat with tuna as well, like it's always an important thing, like tuna, when you're in a fly bridge, it's going to be a lot easier for guys. You can be going, where are they? Always worth the guys down on the deck looking for birds as well, not just the guy upstairs, because I don't know what they're called, if anyone knows what they're called, those little fluttering little, what do they call little Jesus birds? They're those little fluttering ones, you see them on there, like the really small ones. They never go more than that high off the water. They're really good sign for tuna. You're not going to see those unless you've got a really good eye upstairs, so always worth having a couple of sets of eyes, because that's what's going to draw it. Like as soon as you see those birds, just go straight to them, that's what gets you. So always looking at your sounder, having a good sounder and birds, like you've got to take all that sort of stuff into notice, unless you get given coordinations and bang go there. So.